One of the most legendary producers alive, Timbaland, just launched an AI artist named Tata. He's been partnered with Suno, one of the most advanced AI music companies in the world, and he's calling it the future of music. And while that might sound exciting on paper to some, it's actually one of the biggest wake-up calls the music industry has had in years. See, I'm not anti-AI. I'm anti-using AI to replace the people who gave this industry its soul. And that's exactly what's happening here. In this video, I'm going to break down what's really going on with Timbaland's AI artists, why it's breaking his brand and legacy, and how you can use AI the right way to help expand upon your creativity and not erase it. Let's get into it. Section 1, what's really happening? Here's the situation. Timbaland, the same guy who built his name producing for Justin Timberlake, Missy Elliott, Jay-Z, and so much more, is now promoting an AI-generated pop artist instead of a real artist. And he's not some random kid experimenting in his bedroom. He's a multi-millionaire with unlimited access to real talent, real voices, real producers, real creativity. He could be working with the next generation of artists right now, and that's how he displayed himself and branded himself when he started streaming and listening to other people's beats. But instead, he's uploading other producers' beats into AI tools and showcasing fake artists built from prompts. That's why people are mad, because Timbaland's brand was built on creation, on human imagination. He didn't just make beats, he made moments. He built entire worlds with sound. Now it looks like he's chasing shortcuts instead of chasing greatness. And when someone whose whole identity is creativity starts chasing automation, it doesn't just feel wrong, it feels like betrayal. Section 2, the creator brand identity. Let's talk about the real reason this hits different. It's not just about AI, it's about identity. Specifically, the creator brand archetype. See, every legendary brand, whether it's an artist, a producer, a company, has an archetype. There are the rulers, the label heads, the moguls, like Jay-Z, of course, the magicians who use technology to transform sound, the heroes who fight against the system, and then there are the creators, the ones who bring something new into the world that has never existed before. Timbaland was the definition of a creator. He didn't just follow trends, he made them. He shaped the sound of two generations. He taught producers what originality felt like. The creator archetype is built on innovation, imagination, and authentic self-expression. It's not about perfection. It's about energy. It's about being alive. So when a creator archetype like Timbaland starts valuing efficiency over imagination, it shakes people to their core. Because the creator's promise is, I care about originality, about soul, about the art. And when that promise gets broken, the trust collapses. He's not just using new tools. He's breaking the covenant between artist and audience. The unspoken agreement that what you're hearing came from someone real. That's why the backlash feels so personal. His fans didn't follow him because he was rich or famous. They followed him because his sound felt human. He reminded people of what creation meant. So when he said, AI has more soul than real artists, he didn't just lose credibility. He lost his creator alignment. And that's the biggest lesson for every artist watching this. If you built your identity on creation, you can't start selling replication, because people don't follow you for your products. They follow you for your principles. And I know this all too well because my brand is the Sage brand. So when I learn something and can figure out a way to simplify it for myself, I then make a video teaching people. In my Sage brand, I release my own music, but I also have this channel where I try to help expand the minds of artists and producers to be able to survive as an independent artist and producer. So if I go and start saying, hey, you don't need to learn anymore. It just doesn't make sense because the way I learn is actually by making videos on it. When I learn something, I get so excited. Like, I'll tell my family, my girl. I just have this thing. I've always had it where when I learn something, I like to process it and share it with others around me. And I've always had that. Even when I had stage 4 cancer, I was still making videos on YouTube, teaching things I was learning about and making music. Thing that like kept me from going crazy and feeling lonely and sad for myself. That's why I make music, because it helped me in my worst times and it helps me in my best times. So understanding your why is important. And truthfully, like for Timbaland, he's on the board of Suno. So like you can tell that his principle is money over creation right now. But that's not what he stood for the past, what, 20, 30 years? Like, so when your art stops matching your archetype, you don't just lose fans, you lose faith. Section 3, the real issue isn't AI. It's intention. Now let's clear something up. AI isn't the enemy itself. Intention is. Every algorithm you've ever posted on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, the algorithm itself is AI. It's already a part of our lives. So even if you say, I hate AI, you're still feeding it every time you post, scroll, or release music. It's not avoidable anymore, but how you use it, that's where the power is. There's a massive difference between using AI to create connection and using AI to create control. When a new artist uses Suno to hear their voice on a beat for the first time, that could be connection for them. When a producer uses it to learn structure and arrangement or try to learn how chords work, that's growth. When a multi-million-dollar veteran uses it to replace real artists, that's control. The real danger isn't AI itself. It's when powerful people start using it to erase the very thing that made them powerful. Section 4. Why this is a warning for all of us. What Timbaland's doing isn't just disappointing, it's symbolic. It shows where the industry's headed for some. We're entering an era where labels might say, why deal with artists who need rest, royalties, or rights when we can just generate one? To be honest, that's the scary part. Because once that happens, real music, your music, gets buried under a flood of factory songs. And if we're honest, you've already felt it. You drop a song, it disappears into an algorithm that doesn't care, you feel invisible, and then this is the next version of that same problem, just automated. So this isn't just about AI. It's about ownership, integrity, and how easily the music industry trades soul for speed. Personally, as a producer for 10 years, I personally can't imagine releasing a full song with the AI vocal and AI lyrics because I love working with vocalists. Now, have I used Suno to come up with vocal ideas to inspire me to finish the beat or to show a vocalist? Absolutely. But there's nothing more than I love than recording a vocal, mixing it, making it work with the beat. But I definitely use it as a tool. But I'm also not against people getting into music and using it and getting excited to release, because I believe the habit of releasing is a very good habit to learn. And I'm seeing many people actually, like after 40 years of not making music, being inspired to make music, make it with Suno, and then get interested getting into the DAW. As a teacher and as a music producer myself, I like to not just dismiss things and say good, bad, like AI good or AI bad. Like I can see how it helps people and how it's helping the creative process. But I'm never using it to replace my skills or to replace what I love doing, because I was never making music to make a living. I always made it to express myself. I'm not here to say, hey, if you make music with Suno, you're bad. Like, no. Because what if that person just using it to learn how to arrange their 8-bar loop? You know, they could watch a YouTube video, but they could also reverse engineer a cool 3-minute song made with their loop. I don't see that any different than using a reference track. So there's so many ways for good, but I also see the bad in this. Section 5, what I actually believe about AI and music. I love making music. It's therapy to me. AI to me is a tool not a replacement. If I use it, it's to sketch ideas faster, test arrangements, or see how a vocal might sound on a beat, not to replace the human behind the mic. AI can help you create, but it can't help you care. It can mimic pain, but it can't feel it. It can copy a melody, but it can't mean it. The real art comes from what you've lived through, and that's something a model can't simulate. Use AI to assist you. Let it help you brainstorm, edit, or organize, or even get into music in the first place. But the story, the emotion, the soul, that's still your job. Because music isn't math, it's memory. Section 6, how to stay human. So, what can you actually do with all of this? Step 1, build an identity, not just a sound. AI can copy tone and rhythm, but it can't copy your lived experience. Your backstory is your protection. If your music stands for something, whether it's healing, rebellion, faith, recovery, you can't be replaced. Step 2, show your fingerprints. Film your process. Show your face. Let people see the human behind the song, because soon proof of human will be part of your marketing. Step 3, create systems, not chaos. Release consistently. Use my music rollout tool to help you with that. Build out content plans and rollout systems so your art keeps moving forward. If you can do that, you don't have to chase the algorithm. You can master it. Step 4, use AI to enhance, not erase. Let it save you time. Let it spark inspiration when you're in a creative block. But make sure every decision still passes through your emotion and your brand identity. That's how you survive and thrive in this next era. AI didn't ruin music, the corporations did. It's a tool and a mirror. It only reflects the intentions of the person using it. Timbaland might be building a future of fake artists, but we can build a future of real connection. If you're ready to do that, to release consistently, grow your fan base, and make a living from your music without losing your identity. That's literally what my mentorship is built for. Because the next era of music doesn't belong to the machines. This is why I'm telling people not to fear it. It belongs to the humans who know how to use them without losing themselves. If you're interested in promoting your music, then check out this video where I break down 40 lessons I learned from marketing and promoting over 200 songs.